guys, what is going on? It is your boy. I'm back. I am back. I know you guys have missed me as much as I miss you guys. It's just my schedule have been so off to the point I just been so tired. My schedule should go back to normal next week. I should be getting my nightly sleep like I've been doing. It's just been, I've been, with the way Carlos comes in at night, it's like been at 2 a.m. and I'm back up at 7, and guys, I just been so tired. Like last night, I went to bed at 9 and was back up at 11, and I couldn't go back to sleep. I almost passed out at 3, but I couldn't go back to sleep. So now I'm up and I slept the whole day, guys. I just couldn't. My body was like, we need to sleep. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be with Renee and Sweet Pea. We're going to be doing a good video. I've announced it on a couple of videos, but it's going to be a real doozy. So when we finish recording it, I'm gonna put it up on my channel, and I'm gonna let you guys know when it's gonna be available. Make sure you guys are here, cause it's gonna be good. But anyway, I'm here for a particular reason. Now, most of you probably don't watch, have never heard of Power Rangers, have not watched Power Rangers. And probably won't even care about this story. But the reason why I'm doing this story is because I met this person. The person that we're talking about, I met him at Dragon Con back in, was it 2018? I met him there. Was it 20? Yeah, it was 2018 I met him. And really cool guy. I really, I was so nervous when I met him, but, I grew up watching them, which is Austin St. John, known as the Red Ranger of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So I know you guys are asking me, what am I doing with this story? Now, it pains me to do this story, but I told each and every one of you guys when COVID started. You guys know that the Orange Orangutan had put out this PPP loan for everybody to go and, take advantage and try to save their businesses, right? Well, I have done stories on a few people. What's his name? Arkansas Mo. His dumb ass. I think he's still in jail right about now because he did the same thing that we're about to talk about. He's not the only one. I think, like I said, Robin from Real Housewives of Potomac, she had the PP loans, but I don't know if she, if she did do what she supposedly did, because we all know she didn't get that house because she owed the government, so we know she didn't get that. We know she used that money for something else. And it wasn't for, paying her employees or anything, because how are you going to get a house and you owe the government? So there's a lot of people that I've been talking about who been doing, using this PPP loan. And I know there's a lot of people out there who, who knows people who have done it. I wasn't doing it. And I told everybody, I said, I don't care what they say. You're going to have to pay that back. And if you don't do what you're supposed to do with that money, guess what? The government is coming after you. Because the government was watching everything that you do with that money. Once you apply for it, and you definitely, when you apply for it, and you say you have a company, they expect you to use it for that purpose, to, pay your bills, pay your employees and stuff like that. Oh no, let's go ahead and talk about my boy Austin St. John. It pains me to talk about this, but I have to do it. Alright, Power Ranger actor Austin St. John charged with COVID-19 fraud. And everybody knows what the fraud is. A 90s actor who starred in the hit show Mighty Morphin Power Rangers has been charged with perpetuating a scheme to defraud the U.S. government of the CARES Act funds, according to the Department of Justice. Now, they can charge him, but why haven't they charged the Capitol rioters and Donald Trump just yet? I'm just asking, but y'all can charge him, but y'all ain't got this dumbass. So, moving on. Austin St. John, who played the Red Ranger on the show, which aired from 1993 to 1995, was one of the 18 charged with filing fraudulent applications for loans from the Payroll Protection Program and transferring them to the two ringleaders of the scheme. Y'all, it pains me to talk about this because this is my boy. I like him. Oh my gosh, but I gotta report the news. St. John, whose real name is Jason Geiger, allegedly obtained more than $400,000 in fraudulent PPP loans and transferred them to the co-defendant, not for the purpose of using the loans as they were intended. Each of the defendants faces up to 20 years, according to DOJ. Okay. They're being charged, but they are being charged, and like I just said, they're going to be, they're looking at 20 years. Okay, the Department of Justice, the Justice Department named Michael Hill and Andrew Moran as the alleged leaders of the scheme. Hill is alleged to have recruited co-conspirators to use the existing business or create a business to submit the applications to obtain PPP funding. According to a Justice Department press release, one enlisted Moran is alleged to have assisted his co-conspirator with the application paperwork, including fabricating supporting documents and submitting the application through the online portal. Yeah. It kind of gets worse. Court documents allege that St. John transferred $421,000 in fraudulent obtained PPP loans to Hill's bank account. In total, the defense allegedly schemed the government out of $3.5 million. Y'all already know, and look, I'm over here talking without my microphone. Y'all probably can't hear me. I already know one person gonna come in the chat was like, Kenny, we can't hear you. But anyway, y'all, this is bad. $3.5 million. I can't. I can't. And it gets worse. In a statement, St. John's lawyer said he pled not guilty. An indictment is not evident of guilt. It's not evident of guilt. David Klundit, a lawyer representing St. John, said all defendants are presumed innocent, and Mr. St. John intends to vigorously defend himself against these allegations. I hope you do. I really hope you do, because you better have some substantial proof that you had nothing to do with this, because this does not look good on you. And I mean, we already had a Red Ranger who was put in jail because of the fact that he stabbed his roommate. We don't need another one going to jail because of some fraudulent activities. And I told y'all, I said, anybody that actually sat here and participated in that PPP loan, I told y'all a lot of people is going to get caught and a lot of people is going to go to jail. The ones that need to be caught have not gotten caught yet. It's the ones that you didn't suspect that would do this and gotten caught. But I'm quite sure there's a lot more, but they're putting all the celebrities and all the famous people out in the front and the forefront. But I'm quite sure there's a lot of people in the back that has been caught, but they just ain't saying anything. St. John 47 reprised his roles in several Power Rangers offshoots over the years, including the most recent in a guest spot on the 2020 TV show Power Rangers Beast Morphers. The CARES Act, which was signed into law by the former Orange Orangutan in March 2020, and a part to create a 669 billion small business loan program known as the Payroll Protection Act to help businesses struggling to pay workers during the COVID-19 pandemic. The second round of PPP loans ended May 21st of 2021. The DOJ has prosecuted hundreds of $1 million in alleged PPP loan frauds since creating the program. Now, that was a lot. And my whole point of this is, I told y'all this when it came out, that people was going to take advantage of it, and people was going to try to get as much money as they possibly could. Did y'all think that orangutan did this for to help people? No, he was doing this to enrich himself, not only himself, but to keep his friends' businesses and his afloat with your money. Yeah, he was giving it back to you. He was giving this to y'all, but you had to pay it back. That's what they didn't tell y'all. You had to pay it back. And not only did you have to pay it back, they didn't tell y'all they was watching y'all when you got the loan. They didn't tell y'all any of this stuff. That's why you don't play with the government. You do not play with them, and whenever if it ain't something that that you really need to go after, if you don't have a business, do not apply for this stuff. Y'all think this is crazy. He's looking at, I think it was one article I was reading, I think he's looking at 50 years. And the co-conspirators, the ones that are actually behind this situation, they're looking at 20. He's looking at 50. So that's my point. Do not engage yourself into stuff like this. He was supposed to be coming back. David Yost, the former Blue Ranger, was supposed to be doing he was trying to do a spinoff of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, of the original Rangers. Where are they now? Called Quantum Continuum. And he's writing the script. It was supposed to go to Netflix, but we don't know if it's going to be. It hasn't been picked up yet, and it wasn't because of this. But my whole thing is, would Austin be there? Will he be there? Because he's essential to that story, because he's the original Red Ranger. I don't know. I want to see him there, but if you broke the law, I can see. I don't reward bad behavior. I'm not that person. There may be sometimes I may, bend back a little bit, but when I was on my channel in 2020 and I told y'all don't do it, y'all did it anyway. I mean, you made your choices. What can I do? I'm just going to sit back and just say, you did it. I ain't nothing I can do for you, my friend. And he's a really cool guy. I met this guy back, and I was gonna take a picture with him, but they was charging almost $100 for. And I know you had to work, but damn, $100 for a selfie? No, I just buy. I mean, now if I was to go back to another Comic-Con and I see them, I probably would pay it because I have a little bit more money now. But back then, oh no, you wouldn't be. No, thank you. But anyway, guys, for those of you who know about this and knows what I'm talking about, it's a sad story. But don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. We are less than 2 weeks away. Not even 2. I think we're down to 1 week till my book comes out. I cannot wait. Don't forget, I am doing we're going to do a live stream on June 10th For those of you who read the book, I want you guys can ask all the questions. I also am going to be putting a video up either today or tomorrow from Renee. She did a video on her thoughts of the book. I sent her the first 10 pages, and she said she's gonna, she did it yesterday. So I just want to make sure that you guys I want to make sure you guys just get everybody's opinion, not just mine, since I'm the creator and the owner of it. I want to make sure you guys get the rest of it. All right, guys, let me get out of here. I will talk to you guys later because tonight is Friday, so we got Charmed, and I will see you guys then.